are watching SupaTV, OpenView, channel 150.
Got something to say? Chat to us live on air via our WhatsApp line. WhatsApp us on 071 621 4746.
My name is Tris Morewe from Eastern Cape. I'm an Afrobeat artist. Keep supporting SupaTV, channel 150, OpenView.
Today I'ma wake up a new man, driving a new road, develop a new plan. I'll never be blue, man.
3:30, not 4 o'clock, but 3:30 today because we're taking it for an hour. Warm welcome to SupaTracker. I'm OB.Knows. And you know what we do here, man, on SupaTracker? We're taking a look at what you guys have been placing your bets on. And what have you guys won? Have you won anything? Well, yeah, if you haven't, you came to the right place because I'm going to show you how you can place much better, insightful bets. Not saying that you've been doing it wrong. You've probably been doing it right, just your luck not kicking in for you this time around. But I'll help you, don't worry. As time goes during this show, I will show you how to play some very, very insightful bets. Welcome to the show. This is a show where we talk about sports and nothing else, right? I mean, throughout the day, we're talking about numbers, not I'm saying what you want to bet on. We're playing about crazy time, couples therapy, all that stuff. All that stuff now takes a pause because now we're taking a whole hour to look at what you guys have been placing your bets on in terms of the sporting activities that are going on the SuperBets website. Now do remember to be part of the SuperBets family. Just simply got to SMS SupaTV to 30978 and you can just easy like that be part of this family, right? When you do SMS that number, not automatically are you part of the family. No, you first got to click on the link you'll be receiving because once you SMS, you're going to get a message back. Click on the link that they send you there and register all your details and FICA. Do that FICA. That FICA is very important because once you get onto the SuperBets website, you cannot place any bets unless you have added that FICA onto your account because if you win, because now you know you're not adding your name or anything there, so we need to know exactly who you are when you're starting to gamble or play with us. So let's get the show on the road. What we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about tabloids, right? We're going to have a new segment on this 1 hour SupaTracker. There's a SupaTracker special edition. Yeah, that's what the game consider should call it. SupaTracker special edition. And in the first 15 minutes of the show, we'll be talking about what's been going on in the tabloids, what's been said throughout the week in the world of sports. We'll also be taking a look at rugby. We do know that the Blue Bulls are going out there to represent us. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the Blue Buller, make us proud. Yeah, we'll also be talking about football and the NBA within the show as well. If it is your birthday, you're celebrating your birthday with Lucky Baloyi, former Kaizer Chiefs midfielder, currently a Bloemfontein Celtic player, and yeah, Sheriff, that's his nickname. He goes by the nickname Sheriff. You're celebrating your birthday with that specific individual. And if it's not special enough, if you're not having a great day, I hope I can just add a bit of Raja into your life, a bit of spice, you know what I'm saying, so we can all have a good time. So, question of the day to kick the show off. Now, do know that to send me an answer, you just simply gotta send me a WhatsApp. The WhatsApp line is open, 071-621-4746. That's exactly where you can find me. And if you send me a message, your WhatsApp will pop up on the screen and I will read it for you. And yeah, I'll also give my opinion on whatever you would like to ask me as well. So yeah, it's open for you to ask me any questions relating to sports. If I do know, I'll let you know. You know what I mean? So try not to put me on the spot because I'm Mr. Knows, but sometimes, you know, yeah. But question of the day, do you believe the Blue Bulls can win the Rainbow Cup today? I mean, they are playing against a team in Italy, right? You do remember at the beginning of the Rainbow Cup series, there was a situation, COVID-19, of course, you know, didn't allow the South African teams to travel all the way to Europe and play week in and week out against the other sides which are in the Rainbow Cup. So what they did was they were like, okay, the 4 South African teams will play against each other in South Africa, and the winner of the Northern Hemisphere, which is in Europe, the winner of the tournament in that side will play against the winner of the tournament this side. So the Bulls came out at the top, and the team that is coming up from that side is a team from Italy in Treviso, and the team is called Brenton. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very entertaining one. We'll be placing some bets on that a bit later onto the show. But let's kick it off with the tabloids and what's been going on. And first and foremost, FIFA have sanctioned Mexico for homophobic chants. Wow, it's 2021, guys. It's really, really 2021, and we're still going through back and forth about, telling people what they should do about, their sexuality, what's good for them. Do you. Drink your water and do you. Leave other people. If other mans wants to, do the other things with the other mans, let it happen. It's got nothing to do with you. Completely has nothing to do with you. Now, the Mexican FA, received a sanction and a fine of $65,000. That's a whole lot of money. The sanction will see Mexico play 2 of their next home games in an empty stadium. This is because the Mexican fans were heard chanting homophobic slurs. Apparently, it's also not the first time, right? It was also said that, should this continue, Mexico will lose its role in being joint hosts of the FIFA World Cup 2026 and will be disqualified from the 2022 World Cup. So, Mexican people, I don't think there's any Mexican people watching unless they're in South Africa, but Mexican people, come on, let's do better. Let's do better with our football. I mean, football is a sport for all of us. It's a sport for everyone who's living under the sun, and we cannot choose what your sexual orientation is. You cannot choose who the next person's sexual orientation is or their preference. So like I said, drink your water and mind yours, man. Just mind yours. But let's bring it back home to South Africa and change the sport. We're talking about the rugby and the Springboks. Unfortunately, you won't be able to watch the Springboks unless if you are subscribed to that other decoder. Yeah, I don't know what you call it, the satellite company. Yeah, that other one, right? And why? Why am I saying this? The SABC will not be televising the Springboks Georgia Test and the British and Irish Lions tour. Now, why is this a big thing? The national team, guys, is playing. This is the national team. The national South African team. World's number 1, if I'm not mistaken, or number 2. This is the team we all support, guys. And now you must be paying an extra 150 or 200 or however how much that subscription is per month to just watch the national rugby team. That for me sounds unfair. I mean, they did it. They did it the first time when they stopped televising the PSL games. And we thought, hi, things need to change, right? But at this point, it doesn't look impressive at all. I mean, how are we now going to be entertained by sports now? At some point, there won't be any sports to watch on the SABC. You just never know. You just never know at this point. So I do hope that they get their office in order, because we do need the youngsters watching the Springboks and idolizing the Springboks right now, because we are the world champions. We are the world champions. We should act like world champions. We should be able to watch the world champions if you want to. It's just unfortunate at this point of time what is currently going on in the country, and I do hope that the SABC can actually sort that one out. What else has been going on? Something more positive. Something positive. There's a guy by the name of Nicholas Dlamini. And Nicholas Dlamini, if you do not know who Nicholas Dlamini is, he's going to become the first black South African rider in Tour de France. That is him right there in the picture. He is a 25-year-old from Cape Town, right? And he will become the first black South African to be racing at the Tour de France from this 26th of June, after he was included in Qhubeka's team. Now, who is Qhubeka? Qhubeka is a cycling company, right? What do they do, right? Qhubeka is it's a global charity. It's a global charity that moves people forward with bicycles in Africa. Now, if you go on your internet and search Qhubeka, you will see their page. It will possibly be the first one that appears, right? So what they basically do is that they give people bicycles through their programs. And they are improving access to schools, clinics, and jobs. And they believe that bicycles or cycling is the cheapest mode of transport, the cheapest and the quickest mode of transport that one could use in a country, poverty-stricken such as ours. I mean, yes, there are people who are having it really bad that they walk from one place to the other. And these are stories that I personally heard of my parents back in the days. I had to walk 60 kilometers to school, all those stories. And we can't still be having kids nowadays still, reading the same stories and telling us the same stories in the next few years. So Quebec are doing the initiative of being able to donate bikes to some of these people who are in need. And they believe that a bicycle is a tool that helps people to travel faster and further, to generate income and to carry more. In the face of extreme and persistent poverty, bicycles can change lives by helping to address socioeconomic challenges at the most basic level. So basically, that is what they're all about, helping people to get from one point to the other, right? But now, how do you think Chiefs will win tonight? This is from Foslo. Tonight, no. Tonight, no. Tonight, I don't think they could win, right? They could lose decent, though. If they could just do me a favor as well and lose decent, just decent, maybe 2-1. Call me, I don't have airtime. Send your tens. Let's see. Send your tens and we'll see if we can call you. And have this conversation with you. But Chiefs might just, I think I have hope for Chiefs. It's the first time I've had hope for Chiefs the entire season. And it's only because the fact that they're playing in CAF, they're the only South African team in there. So I honestly do wish they could do well. I do wish they could do well. I don't think they'll win tonight. Like I'm saying, maybe lose 2-1, come back home, win 1-0. You've done it before, you can do it again. Then you qualify. It's possible, guys. It's possible. Now, I was telling you about Team Quebec, all right? The team will be making its 7th appearance at the Tour de France, and they debuted in 2015. And they've now, to date, they boast 7 stage wins. All right, and Quebec will be fielding 2 other Tour debutants, an American Sean Bennett, who's 25 years old, and Belgian Victor Campenat. Yeah, these names with the, yeah, I said it right, Victor Campenat. And that's pretty much how they'll be lining up with that team, Team Quebec. I'm very pleased that a Black South African is finally, breaking that barrier and going into Tour de France. And I was talking to Mo the other day because we gym together and we're doing the cycling thing. And I was like, how do these Tour de France guys do it? 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, about 5 minutes, I can feel my legs are burning. Now imagine having to ride from city to city and from city to another city. How do you do it? These guys are definitely Superman or something like that, because it's a lot. It's really, really a lot. Let's move on to what else has been trending on the tabloids. We've got 2 more stories to get down before we get to a break. SA star long jumper Luvo Manyonga receives a 4-year ban. And why is he receiving a 4-year ban? This South African Olympic long jump silver medalist has been handed a 4-year ban after failing to make himself available for drug tests 3 times in a period of 12 months. Now, the Athletics Integrity Unit does want every athlete to avail themselves or make themselves, or at least let them know of your whereabouts so that they can be able to find you if they are trying to find or trying to do these drug tests. And Luvo was nowhere to be found 3 times in the space of 12 months. Now, what actually makes this a little bit more sketchy is that Luvo himself has a history of drug abuse. So it kind of does, make him seem a little bit guilty. Why are you running away from us? Why are you not telling us where you are? You know what I'm saying? So the AIU said that, Manyongo missed the first test on November 26, 2019. And that was when too precise and was then not too precise on the location details in the other 2 occasions. So he did not give any location for both 3 tests in a space of 12 months. And this is not something he doesn't know. He definitely knows it. Who is the goalkeeper for Chiefs today? Sipati. Bruce Vuma has been doing well. That's all I'm going to say. He's been doing well. He's been playing well. I mean, I haven't seen what Itumeleng Khune can do. I have not seen, how he has been participating in training. But I wouldn't be surprised if he starts today. I wouldn't be surprised if Itumeleng Khune does start today. But I do trust that Bruce Vuma, he's the future. And at this point, let's look at him. I mean, he's performed pretty well. He's done very well for, Kaizer Chiefs when he's been called upon. So keep him in the sticks. Give him the confidence. Maybe next season he could end up being your first choice. You just never know. I mean, Itumeleng Khune might be opting to leave. You just never know. I mean, he does love Kaizer Chiefs. And let me not say that he's been planning on leaving. He hasn't been planning on leaving at all. But all I'm saying is Chiefs need to look at an alternative option for a new goalkeeper. I mean, Itumeleng Khune is pretty much aged. He's on the wrong side of 30. So, hey, give the youngsters a chance. I would say Bruce Vuma should start. I don't know what your thoughts are, but I would say Bruce Vuma to start in today's fixture, right? And I was telling you about Luvo, right? And Luvo Manyongo in 2012, right? I did say that he was once, caught with drugs in his system. And in 2012, he was a Commonwealth champion, right? And he was banned for 18 months after testing positive for recreational drug crystal meth. So, Mans is busy, eh? Mans is completely busy, and he's not busy with the sport at this point. And I think those type of things, if you're carrying such baggage around and you're acting the way you are, not disclosing your location or where you are supposed to be, to receive these drug tests, and you have a history such as of Luvo's, I think you are bound to be where you are right now, Luvo, and it's unfortunate for you, but you might be missing out on so much. Drugs, ne? Athletes should know that their bodies are their best tool and stop drinking and smoking like rap stars. Hey, that's facts.
Yeah, but like rap stars.
The rap stars, because the rap stars do.
But yeah, no, for sure. I mean, they need their bodies. Honestly, that is their tool. That is their office. That is their.
It's what they live for.
Yes, I mean, so now to destroy your whole career. Wow.
It's unfortunate. Another South African that is, not doing well out there. But there's two other South Africans that we're going to wrap up this conversation with, this tabloid news. The Fire Pit duo. I'm talking about Damien Dalindi and Archies Neyman. And these two are waiting a final go-ahead for them to be able to join the box as they currently are preparing for that Irish, for Georgia and the British and Irish Lions test. And what has been currently said is that for them to travel right now with the injuries they still have is pretty much risky, right? But the box assistant coach, Mzwandile Stick, had to come out on Thursday and he said they are still on that side, referring to them still being in Ireland. I mean, they're both applying their trade in Ireland. And he says they're still on that side. We are obviously going on what our medical staff report and that, we're obviously going on what our medical staff report is saying, and that's that. They still have to see their specialist again next week. Once they're cleared, they'll probably take the opportunity to immediately come back. Then they'll go further rehab with our medical team. So they still got a long way to go in terms of recovery. And, like I did say, I actually said that this is probably the dumbest injury that a rugby player has ever received. I mean, a fire pit accident is just too much. It's just too much. I mean, come on, guys. You guys behave better, man. Behave better. And for the fact that they were in Ireland, don't they like booze in Ireland? Like, don't they drink a lot of booze in Ireland? There's a leprechaun. Where's St. Patrick's Day from? St. Patrick's Day. Isn't that an Irish holiday?
Yeah, it's an Irish holiday.
And we drink beers on that day.
Yeah.
So maybe that was the vibe. I don't know. I'm not here to assume. But look, I'm about to take a break. When I come back, we're jumping straight into talking about what's going on in the world of rugby. I mean, the Currie Cup kicked off last night. We want to talk a little bit more about that and what else you can be placing your bet on the SuperBets website. I'll be back.
You are watching Super TV, OpenView, channel 150. You are watching Super TV, OpenView channel 150.
It is a special edition of SupaTracker. We're taking it for a whole hour, baby, and we're looking at all the sports that you have been placing your bets on. Now, in that first segment, we took a look at what has been going on in the tabloids. What have the stories been this past week? And I'm very upset about two of those stories. One, of course, of Luvo Manyonga there, who has gotten or received a 4-year ban. And obviously, the first story we spoke about was that one of Mexico receiving a ban for being homosexuals. I'm not for being homosexuals, rather for being against homosexuality. So yeah, I did say we need to mind our own businesses and just let the next person be whatever they want to be. Question of the day, it does remain, do you believe the Bulls can win the Rainbow Cup today? Do you think they can? I mean, chances are they just might. I think they're favorites. Check it out, the bookies on the website as well, telling you they are the favorites. I got a question here. Is Kamabillet still injured? Dinashe. Well, Dinashe, Billet seems like there's not been a clear news on whether he's going to be playing today or not. I mean, you do remember that he had a very long injury throughout the season, and towards the last few games, he was available, but then he picked up another slight knock. So it's still very unclear if he's going to be starting. He did travel with the team. I can assure you that he did travel with the team. So it's going to be, it's going to be worth a watch to see how Kaizer Chiefs line up. I'm actually interested to see if Stuart Baxter is going to have anything to do with that lineup, because like I said on Most Sports earlier, is that the lineup that Arthur Zwane has been playing with was 4 at the back, 3, you could say 3 holding midfielders, 1 in front of them and 2 in front of those. So the front 2 would be Manyama and Castro. Behind them the front 2 would be Castro and Nurkovic. Behind those 2 would be Manyama. And the 3 in front of defense would be Willett Katsande, Njabulo Blom, and like it or not, Bernard Parker's going to be in there as well. So yeah, that is the formation that Arthur Zwane has laid out a couple of times. So we'll have to wait and see if Stuart Baxter has shaken some things up in that camp. We'll have to wait and see, guys, what happens with Kaizer Chiefs. But we're talking about rugby right now, and I did say the Currie Cup kicked off yesterday, and the New Nation Pumas played against the Xerox Golden Lions. The game ended in a scoreline of 39-10. A win for the Pumas. Wow, but disappointing loss for the Golden Lions in the end. There's only 2 games, rather, left in this weekend's action. So let's take a look at what's going on the website. Maybe we can place our bets on some of these games that will be taking place. Let's take a look and see what's currently going on. Shout out the Gaming Queen in the background. She's going to help us navigate through the Super Bets website. Now, shout out the Gaming Queen. We are going to go to match info, statistics. Rugby. I'm gonna go to rugby and see what's going on that side of the world. I think rugby is there at the bottom there. There we go, rugby. And we're gonna go to rugby union. And once you're in rugby union, we're gonna look for Currie Cup. There we go, the Currie Cup. As you can see, the Pumas sitting right at the top, while Sharks B are sitting there at number 2. Now, you will see, a whole host of different names showing up for these teams, and it's been the case in rugby. Much unexperienced squads are played in the Currie Cup until maybe the latter stages. Then, like we saw towards the end of last season when we came back from COVID, from the COVID pause for rugby as well. They came back with the final of the Currie Cup, and in the final was the Blue Bulls and the Sharks, and they played with 2 very strong sides. So it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to top this group. I mean, the Free State Cheetahs are not currently participating in any other tournament besides this one. So they've got all their focus on this main tournament. Now, the Free State Cheetahs, of course, you would have expected them to be one of the household names in rugby and maybe playing in the Rainbow Cup, but they were not included in the Rainbow Cup. And since then, they've only played the preparation series and they've been waiting for the Currie Cup. So they might be my favorites to actually take this one because they come in with a fully blown first team, if you ask me, in this competition. So very interesting to see what's going to happen there. Fixtures, just the Gaming Queen. We'll go to fixtures. And when we get there, we're going to scroll down a little bit and see what's going on. As you can see, the Griquas lost out to Sharks B there, 16-30. That was the point. Then the game that you can catch a bit later on is the Blue Bulls and the Western Province. You see, I told you. that the weaker side is going to play this side. And apparently 44 players of the Blue Bulls, 44 in the overall roster, 44 are not available. So please, when it comes to rugby, I just know we are champions. Who are you? Champion for who? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Are you a Blue Bulls fan? Maybe you're a Blue Bulls fan. Maybe you're a Blue Bulls fan. But like I said, 44 players out of the whole roster of the Blue Bulls were not available to be chosen for this particular game. So it's going to be a very weakened Blue Bulls side taking on against the Western Province. And it's going to be very entertaining to see who is going to walk away victorious in this one. Now, let's jump on to checking out what the other big match is. And I did say the Blue Bulls, stick with the Blue Bulls, they'll be playing in the Rainbow Cup final later on today. And they'll be playing against an Italian side by the name of Benetton at 6:30 later on today. Now, I do want to place some bets. I want to make sure that I place a bet on both the Curry Cup and on what's going on in the other side of the world, which is in Italy where the Bulls are playing. So, Shut the Gaming Queen, can we please go to the main website? Let's take a look at what's going on there and place a bet. All right, Shut the Gaming Queen, do that. We're going to scroll down. We're going to go to rugby. We're going to look for rugby. There we go, rugby. And rugby union, of course. Let me sit like this. Curry Cup, let's start with the Curry Cup, and you can also add the ring. Okay, cool. Since we've got these ones, this is the only game that's left. Look at the odds.
This is so disrespectful. No ways. Aye, guys. Aye, who's this person? Who's behind this? Aye, guys.
It's not disrespect, Shasha.
How are you even going to place a bet on the... No.
Like I said, 44 players from the roster of the Blue Bulls were not available. So your first 44 choice, your first 44 choice of players are not available. What are you going to do? You have no other choice. You have to add, play a weekend squad, and you play against the Western Province team that has been looking forward to playing against the Blue Bulls.
0.01.
We can't even place a bet on this. Eh?
No, you can't. 0.01.
Let's not bet, and then next thing we bet on this game, and then...
No, let's bet on Blue Bulls.
What? I still want to bet on... I can't bet on Blue Bulls for both games. Because I'm betting on Bulls to win here, and I'm betting on Bulls to win the final of the Rainbow Cup. So I need a winning bet slip right now.
I mean, event code not valid.
Is that what it says?
Honestly, yes.
Click on it, let's see again. How? Click on Click on the Blue Bulls.
I don't know.
Okay, maybe you need to refresh the page. Maybe you need to refresh the page. Maybe you need to... That's candy.
Yeah.
0.01. Guys, come on. At least this pool side has to have some, players that could do it, make a difference. Come on, 0.01. Come on, guys. Okay, I guess they realized that there's no market to play.
Honestly.
Because it's not there anymore. The market has just disappeared.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. We're gonna go to the Pro 14 Rainbow Cup. Let's go to the Pro 14 Rainbow Cup. Yes. Click on that, shows the Gaming Queen, shoot at the top, yes, and there you go. Benetton Treviso, they are the hosts, of course. They're the Italian side that will be playing against the Blue Bulls. Now, how did they get here? I did say that they were supposed to play their last encounter against Osprey from Wales, but then the Osprey team was actually hit by a COVID-19 spike, and because of that, they had to forfeit their game. 4 points were given to Benetton. It was an unassailable lead, and they were automatically placed into the finals to play against the Blue Bulls. So it's basically a team that you would say, I guess they earned to be there. I mean, they only needed 4 points to get there, and they had an unassailable lead, meaning that there was no one who was close. So I think it's going to be a tough one for the Bulls, but as you can see, the odds are slightly towards the Bulls, and I'm going for the Blue Bulls. I think they're going to bring it home. Let them bring the first Rainbow Cup home, Shaz the Gaming Queen. Let's bet on the Bulls to win this one. Unfortunately, now we can't add that other one now. That 1 cent. Let's put 100 Rand on that one and see how much you can make from here. Let's see. I can make an extra one. Extra 68 rand. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I guess you know, then that 68 rand, you can place it on football on Monday. We'll place bets on football on Monday. All right, that's how we round up what's been going on in the Rainbow Cup. And moving on to what's going on in the southern region of rugby. We're talking about the Super Rugby Trans-Tasman. Now, last week, when we were talking, I did say that we were at the final stage, which was the finals of the Super Rugby Trans-Tasman. And the finals were played between the Blues and the Highlanders, right? And yeah, well, we know who won it now. The Blues won the Super Rugby Trans-Tasman. And let me show you quickly what we can actually look at in terms of the Blues. I mean, there's nothing much to look at, in fact, on the website right now, because the tournament is basically over. It's over. The Blues are the champions. They are the champions. And so let's leave the website for now, because we already know exactly what's going to happen naturally to the game. We don't need to go to a website. We're going to go to a break. We're going to go to a break, and when we come back, we're going to round it up and talk a little bit more about football and some NBA. We'll be right back.
You are watching Super TV, OpenView channel 150.
Mr. OB.Knows.
Had a great day.
Me too.
Gonna need you to close your eyes for me. Can you trust me?
Okay.
Close your eyes. So today was all about the senses.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to see if you can sense what I've got in front of your face right now. Do you know what that is?
I think I know what it is.
Wait for it. No, it's not over. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, it's Rose. I wanted that. Thank you.
Pause. Now, it was at this moment. He knew. Yep. So, let me take it around the room. What did you think she thought it was?
Oh, she thought it was a gun. She thought it was a gun, my G. I mean, no other thing
But
she thought it was.
Who do you think is more embarrassed or more disappointed? I think he's destroyed right now. It's like,
Why is it destroyed? I mean, it means it smells nice. I mean, it was about senses, right?
I know.
She didn't touch it.
He got it wrong. He took it. He shot the wrong way. Let's go to the next video. Let's go see what I was talking about.
That's why I don't know the game.
Ah.
Better play stupid games, get stupid prizes.
Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. First of all, when was the last time you heard someone say, Mama, you?
Coming to the end of our date. Had
Can someone help Obi there in the back? He's dying. He's on the floor. He's not okay. Can you pause before the next video starts playing? Obi, are you okay, brother?
Oh, I'm fine.
You weren't expecting, Mama, yo! But also that guy, he pushes you and hits you with your own crate. It's not odd.
You are watching Super TV, OpenView channel 150.
Well, welcome back to the show. It is SupaTracker on channel 150 on your OpenView decoder. Super TV, baby, is where we at. And you are betting with the biggest when you're with us. We show you where, the money can go, the insightful way of investing. You know what I'm saying? If anything, call us an investment channel. Think of calling us a bet what. No. We are an investment channel. You know what I'm saying? If anything, we're competing with InvestTech. Yeah. That's where we at. That's the level we at right now. Invest Tech vibes. Know what I'm saying? Question of the day is, do you believe the Bulls can win the Rainbow Cup? We just had a conversation about rugby on the other side of the show. Well, just before we came back from the break, we had, we spoke about the Rainbow Cup, and the Blue Bulls looking like favorites, slight favorites, to actually walk away with the Rainbow Cup and actually come back home with the first Rainbow Cup trophy in South African soil. So it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen in that side of the world. Obi, tell us which channel Kaizer Chiefs will be broadcast and time. Okay, I can't tell you the channel, right? But one thing I will do, if you have a pen and a paper, take it out. I will tell you where you can stream it. You know what I'm saying? Because chances are you might not be able to view it. But if you want to stream the game, if you have data to stream the game, which is what I'm going to be doing because I'll be here at work. In fact, the game starts at 9, so I'll be home by then. You can just His Goal. So it's HESGOAL.com. Simple as that. HESGOAL.com. HisGoal.com. That's where you can actually stream the games. In fact, any game you want to watch in the world, if it's playing now, you'll watch it. So whether it's football, whether it's rugby, whether it's basketball, you can catch the live streams of those games. So I'll repeat one more time for the lucky ones. HESGOAL.com. So it's HisGoal.com. You can check that out and you can enjoy the rest of the CAF competition that will be taking place from now until, of course, the end of the competition, until the final. Just stay tuned to that. We're talking about CAF right now because we are at that point of time where we're talking about football. And Kaizer Chiefs. I've been getting quite a few messages asking me who would start in goals for Kaizer Chiefs. I stick to Bruce. The back line, I'm hoping at the back line, it looks like Cardoso will start alongside Matoho. I would like to have Ngezana, but yeah, I don't think Ngezana is going to feature in that back two pairing. We might just have Cardoso, Matoho, and on the right we'll have Riff Rosler. On the left, of course, they're going to add Pilani Zungu in there. And then in the front, the three right in front of that defense, we'll have Katsande, we'll have Bacchus. And if we're lucky and just, I don't know who, but if we're just lucky, then Bernard Parker will possibly not start because a lot of fans have been complaining about Bernard Parker over this season. So I guess, just to calm them down, maybe let's start Parker this time. Let's go with Bacchus, Katsande, and Njabulo Blom if they are playing that Athazwani system. And right in front of them, we'll give Lebo Hamanyam because remember that Golden Arrows game. He scored 3 goals, guys, from that position. So he's very lethal when he's running into the box, running late into the box. And then, of course, there's, Samir Nilkovic up front. And you also have, one other than Leonardo Castro. Or they could play something different and have Tumisani Zuma playing on the flanks. You just never know what could work out for Kaizer Chiefs. But I want to go on the betting website. Let's go to the website, Charlie the Gaming Queen, so we can show our viewers how to place insightful bets in terms of CAF competition. Now, there's 2 games that are taking place. It's Kaizer Chiefs. Al Ahly also playing against Esperance de Tunis. So we want to try to place our bets there as well. Let's take a look at what's going on the website. We're going to go to match info, Charlie the Gaming Queen. I want us to take a look at. Thanks, Obi, for the plug. Did you get it though? Did you get it? I just wish that there was more people like me on TV. I just wish I could watch TV and there was someone like Obi just giving you guys plugs. I wish. Let's go to soccer. International clubs. We are looking for not Super Cup. We're looking for CAF Champions League. CAF Champions League. Here we are. Thanks, OP. You are supposed to call yourself OP the Google. Google. Maybe I might consider that one, but alright, man. OB.Knows. Know what I'm saying? Click there. Yeah, Champions League, yes. As you can see, the first semi-final is Esperance Tunis playing against Al Ahly, and then the second one is Wydad taking on Kaizer Chiefs. But let's go to fixtures, try the game because we want to look at the head-to-head of these 2 games. As you can see, 6 o'clock, that's the time. You can actually catch this Esperance Tunis game and Al Ahly on that same website I just gave you guys. Click on that, show the Gaming Queen. And once you've clicked on that, we scroll down and you see the history between these two teams. They've played against each other 10 times since 2012, dominant in the northern side of African football, as you can see. Pretty much, probably most of the times they've met in the quarterfinals, the semifinals of this same exact competition. So we're talking about two teams that have experience in playing in this competition. Now, we're looking at the number, as you can see on the left, we've got Esperance de Tunis, right? This is Esperance de Tunis, and they're sitting number 1 on the table. As you can see on the table, they shot the Gaming Queen right here on top of me, right here. As you can see, that shows you the league standings that they stand on in their home country. As you can see, they're leading. They're at the top of the table right now. And let's take a look at, that's their performance. That's their form, their current form. They've lost a game, won, and lost 3 in a row and drew. How are they in the stage? Esperance de Tunis, surprising. And then you look at Al Ahly on the other side, their form looking much better. They're sitting on a 67% solid. A win was their last result. They got a draw, a win, a draw, a win, and a loss in their last 6 games. So, yeah, it's gonna be a very entertaining one. Scroll down to the Gaming Queen. I see the last meetings. I see Esperance Tunis had a 3-0 win in 2018. And whoa, so wait, so if they met. This was the time when it was still, this is the time when CAF still had 2 fights. So, show the Gaming Queen, imagine that, it's a competition like UEFA Champions League. And the final has to be played twice. Like we play home and away. Does that make sense? It's a final. It should be just 1 game, right?
Yeah.
So CAF used to have this rule of having a home and away final. And that is what you see here. As you can see in 2018, it says that you see the R stands for round, the F stands for final. And on the other side, on the left-hand side of the screen, you see tournament. It says CCLF, that's CAF Champions League football. And that was the final of 2018. And clearly, as you can see, Esperance won that one over Al Ahly. So, looking at that, it looks like Esperance might have an edge, right? But looking at recent form, Al Ahly look like they're the better side. But they haven't played in like 2 or 3 weeks. So that's a lot of time of not playing football. So it's very interesting to see how they'll be performing tonight. But I think Al Ahly will at least get a draw in this game. I mean, the last time they were in Tunisia, they lost 3-0 to Esperance. So I think this time around, they might just pull a draw. So the Gaming Queen. In fact, before we go place that bet, let's go look at the other head-to-head between Kaizer Chiefs and Wydad before we decide on what we're going to place our bets on. Fixtures. Hey, OB, can you please repeat the website? Where can I stream the game? I didn't hear you properly. All right. It goes as follows. Hesgoal.com. It's HESGOAL.com. HESGOAL.com. His goal. So Golia high, his goal, but without that. So it's one word, his goal. Click on Wydad there and Kaizer Chiefs.
Without that? Without that?
The apostrophe.
The
Yeah. Hey, Shasha. Click on there. Let's scroll down. As you can see, they've played each other twice, and victory has went both sides. Now, interesting. Look at the scores there. You see, it's 4 this side, it's 1 that side. Scroll down to that last meeting, shout the Gaming Queen. There's the last meetings. So, if I'm not South African, should I trust that Kaizer Chiefs will win this game? Let's say I'm not South African, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of our Zimbabwean viewers. You know what I'm saying? Do I bet on these guys? Do I have trust in these guys? Shout the Gaming Queen is shaking her head. And I'm not shaking my head. Because me, I believe in the team.
What are you doing?
I'm just like, I'm undecided. But I do think that, they can at least pull up a draw, So I'm going to have hope for Kaizer Chiefs. I do have hope for Kaizer Chiefs. I don't think they'll win this game. I think they will actually lose it. But I do think that should they win it, should they lose at least by 2-1, they can come back and repeat this 1-0. It's possible, guys. It's not impossible. I think it's very possible for a confident team. If a team is confident, they can definitely do it. So shout out the Gaming Queen. Let's go place these very, very, very insightful bets. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, shout out the Gaming Queen. Let's go place these bets. I'm ready. We're going to scroll down and look for soccer. And then we're going to look for international clubs. International clubs. There we go. International clubs. And then you've got CAF Champions League. Same time, click on CAF Confederation together, both of them. Just click on both of them because we're going to place a bet slip on both of those competitions. It's two different competitions, by the way. The other one is the one that Pirates was playing in, and then they got destroyed by a team called Raja. So at the top, as you can see, it's Cotton Sport and Kabil. They'll be playing that first game tomorrow. And the interesting one, where I think the winner of this competition is between these two, Pyramids and Casablanca. But I'm giving this one to Casablanca to win it. Give this one to Casablanca, show the gaming queen. Raja Casablanca, away. Yeah. I'm not going to place a bet on that first one. That first one is very tricky because both those teams leaped they limped their way into the semi-finals. So I don't trust either of those two teams. So I'm not going to place a bet on them. But let's scroll down, show the gaming queen, and we look at Esperance de Tunis. I think it's going to end in a draw this game. Esperance de Tunis and Al Ali is going to end in a draw. And then please give Wydad a win against Casablanca. Hey. Against Wydad, sorry. Yeah. It's actually Wydad Casablanca, yeah, but it's not in Casablanca, sorry. I'm really praying for Kaizer Chiefs to shock us and win the CAF Champions League. Man, guys, but you guys understand that should Chiefs win, then we don't have a chance to see Amazulu playing in this competition. At least let them get to the final, guys. You guys can brag about that. Don't win it now. Just get to the final, play against Pito, and lose it to Pito. Just give it to Pito. Let's see Amazulu play, guys. Come on. I'm vouching for Amazulu to go play. I mean, they had a terrific season. They deserve to be there. Not to say Chiefs don't, but come on, guys. My Chiefs, now I must feel for you guys now, and so you guys must win as well. But if you guys win it, I'll be proud of you guys. No doubt. I'll be definitely proud of Kaizer Chiefs. You guys win the competition. Let's put 100 on this one, show the gaming queen, and see how we can, how much you can make from this one.
Sorry, I'm confused. So here we're betting against Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah, so this is the first leg. They're still going to play the second leg next week.
Okay.
So in the second leg. Yeah, in the second leg, Chiefs will have it. This time, no.
Okay.
This time, no. This time, I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening this time. Let's put 100 rand on that.
Why do we have so many?
It's 3 games.
Why is it 3?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
let's put 100 bucks on it. 1,000. Come through, and I think I might just be spot on. Yeah, shout the gaming queen. Guys, take out your phones and place these things. Okay, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Then you lose. Then you say OB.Knows said. Cut it. You saw we did some insightful viewing, and we took a look at what's going on and all that stuff. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying. We only have like about a few minutes left of the show, and I really wanted to talk about the Euros. I really wanted to talk about CAF. Copa America. But it's unfortunate we can't get to Copa America. There are no games taking place today. Only on Monday will the games start. In fact, Sunday, tomorrow. Games will be kicking off tomorrow. But the Euros are what's currently on our lips. So let's play some bets on the Euros before we take a look at what's going on in the NBA. Because, wow! The LA Clippers making history once again. So we are currently looking for the Euros. Show the gaming queen. Close down soccer. You close soccer. Euros has its own portal. There we go, Euro 2021. Chiefs will win this one. You mean this game? If you're saying this game, I completely disagree. All right, Portugal and Germany. Portugal.
You don't sound very sure.
It's a tough one, but Portugal.
Huh?
Give it to Portugal, shout the gaming queen. You're gonna make me change my mind. Please.
Portugal, okay.
Yeah.
I went.
Spain and Poland. I think it's gonna be a draw. Why? Spain, like I said, they're struggling with getting those goals. And with those chances coming, thick and fast, Alvaro Morata is not the man to put those goals behind the back of the net. So I don't have a lot of hope for Spain. I do think that they might just end up drawing again. I mean, they drew with Sweden. So they might just, Yeah. Because we won't be here tomorrow, show the gaming queen. Let's add Italy there. Give Italy the win against Wales tomorrow. And that final game, I'm also not trying to, ruin my bet slip because it could go either way. Let's close that one. Give me 100 on that one as well, show the gaming queen. In fact, let's see. Place of 50. Let's see who we can get from this one. Let's not be 100. Fuck 100. What's this? Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Do you not want 100?
I do.
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? But I'm showing the other viewers, some viewers don't have the 100 rand luxury, to play for this
no,
one.
It's fine. Then they will go for what they can afford. Yeah.
Is that 22K?
That is 2,293
And
21 cents.
And 7.
Iphelele manjani.
All right.
Mayihlangene.
Let's close it down. Let's quickly move into the NBA. And I did say we can bring down the website just for a few seconds. Bring down that website. Let's bring down that website for a few seconds because I'm talking about the NBA here. And we're talking about Paul George and Terrence Mann. Not Terrence who's in my ear in the back there, busy doing the things. They're directing. No, we're talking about Terrence Mann here. And Paul George and Terrence Mann are two players who stepped up last night for the Lakers, or this morning, should I say. So I was watching this game while I was busy preparing shows. I'm like, oh my goodness. And this man, the man in front is Terrence Mann. And the man right behind him, holding him, is Paul George. And these two players managed to make history with the LA Clippers. How did they make history? They became the first team. Well, this is the first time that the LA Clippers get to a conference final in history. So since inception in J, they've never been this far in an NBA season, in an NBA postseason. They've never been this far. So it's great to see where they're at. And Terrence Mann, actually, this is his debut season in the NBA. His breakout season, that's what they call it. And he picked up 39 points with 2 rebounds and 1 assist, while Paul George and another player by the name of Reggie Jackson dropped 28 and 27 points respectively. And that meant they finished off Utah Jazz in just 6 games with 1 game to spare. So they've got just a little bit more time to rest, but not too much. The Phoenix Suns will be playing as well tomorrow. Unfortunately, we can't place the bets on that, but just got a score update right now. France 1. France 0. Hungary 1. What? Come again? The time is 60 minutes on the clock and France are losing 1-0. I'm a bad sleep.
You look like you're about to fall off the chair. Are you okay?
I should just fall down because my best sleeps are going to go.
You are watching Super TV, OpenView channel 150.
Hi, I am Noma Gugu Persimbongwa. I am the founder and CEO of an adult wellness and intimacy brand called Intimate Lashka. We have all sorts of bedroom products to enhance your sexual experiences. Stay tuned to Super TV on channel 150 on OpenView.
Abuti, ko shape no cheka po ko shapo sana.
Shapo side.
Damn it. Una ngistatla sawe.
Don't tell me there are people out there that consider this raw.
Guys, I think there's classes for parenting because there's no way that your mom remembers full or to take shape talk outside.
Ko shape no cheka po ko shapo sana.
Shapo side.
Damn it. Ayalibala mtwi. Una ngistatla sawe.
Obi, how many times in your life have you heard those words and they were followed by hiding? How many times in your life? And it's always when you try to talk yourself out of it. When you tell your mom, Mom, I said,
That's when you get paid, boy.
That's when you get paid, boy. Let's press the video. Let's see. So check this.
This is a perfect medium rare filet mignon.
My sister, that cow is alive. That cow is still alive. I can hear the moo. Look at blood on that plate. It's still alive. Rubbish.
There are people out there that consider this raw. This is a perfect medium rare filet mignon.
My sister, that cow is alive. That cow is still alive. I can hear the moo. Look at blood on that plate. It's still alive. Rubbish.
Let's put it away. We are done for now. When we come back, I will show you what food and animals have in common. Don't go anywhere.
You are watching. I am Super. I am new. I am daring and spontaneous. I make my dreams come true. I am super creative. I am created to create. I am a gamer, a super fan, a spectator, a couch coach. I take opportunity. Nginokuluza, but I siyakhubeka. I am responsible. I am a place of joy, a place of hope, a game changer. Ngipopile. I am freedom. Never before have you seen this. A winner despite the odds. Struz God uzokwala. No Gilinyora, star, sama super. You are watching Super TV, OpenView channel 150.